Okay, so here we go. The first case. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly silent fart. Woo! Silent but deadly. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. I guess it's time to save. Alright, here we go. So this is pre-trial prep. Open an e-handbook, set skills, or finish preparation. Set skills. What do I got? I think I have 2, right? Then I learned 2 skills. Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Okay. That's the only one I have, huh? That's it. Okay. So I've got a lot of truth bullets, right? A lot of truth bullets. The file, the evidence of the struggle, the replica sword with gold all over it, the hilt that had already had marks of it from a sharp object, the fact that we switched rooms, the toolkits that weren't open, yet someone must have opened theirs because they were able to get the doorknob off the door of the bathroom. The cleanliness of Makoto's room, almost as if someone cleaned it afterward or something, because there was no hair in it. Sayaka's broken wrist, meaning there was a struggle, and there was gold paint, meaning that it was basically something to do with that sword that broke her wrist, right? And then her finger, which had blood on it, which means she wrote the message in the shower. The message in the shower that was, they think is numbers, but it's not. It's obviously the word Leon back, upside down. The bathroom door frame and doorknob. We know that it was jammed. Someone who took the doorknob off didn't know that they could just open it by lifting the door slightly. The dorm nameplates were switched, so it seems like someone who stood there almost like a hitman to take out Sayaka went to the correct room because they were switched back, or switched to the proper thing. Kitchen knife set with the missing knife, so that's the murder weapon. Her account says that no one went, or that, not no one went into the kitchen, but she was sitting there the entire time yesterday in the dining room, the dining area, and no one had, or not no one, Makoto had not gone into the kitchen to get the knife. The fact that someone in the school is trash duty and only that one person can get into the trash room. The fact that the incinerator was on, even though, what's his name? Hitumi or Hijumi? I forget his name. He had left it off, so someone found a way to get in there, obviously. There was a burnt shirt piece, so someone burned some evidence. And the shattered crystal ball, someone had been in there and accidentally maybe broke the crystal ball, who knows? So that's a lot of evidence, man. 18 pieces of evidence. All right, finish preparations. Trial time, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Yeah, what a good trick.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? So what's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Oh, a little creepy, but okay.
Friendship penetrates?
Oh yeah, baby, friendship penetrates deep.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
No, I get the feeling he's full of shit. If there's 16, there's a 16th person on trial. Is it Monokuma? Or is there another mysterious thing going on here? Another, you know what I mean? Something's going on here. And watch, it's gonna have its twist later.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, let's figure out how it works. As students progress during each class trial, you'll be engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during the argument, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun. Alright, holy shit. Okay, evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Right.
In the bathroom.
Right.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, that's bullshit. Evidence of a struggle. Something's off about what was just said, yep. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a weak spot. Okay. Weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward to an argument by holding down the circle button. Good luck and have fun. Alright.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Alright.
In the bathroom.
Right.
So it seems most likely that
Right.
the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Right.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
There. I fired.
I assert that the one who was
What the hell? I fired twice and didn't do anything. Huh? I've now fired the bullet twice and it didn't work. What? You can slow down the passage of time by holding R1. I was actually, wait a minute. I was actually supposed to aim for the actual words? Oh my god, I didn't know that. And it's okay. You load the truth bullets with L1. See that? If you target a weak spot and then hold down this triangle button, you can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. Flashback bullets will disappear as soon as you use them. What the hell? You can eliminate white noise with your silencer by targeting it and pressing X. If you successfully eliminate white noise, your timer will increase.
Murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
That's white noise. I tried, it didn't work.
Already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
There! I actually had to hit the word. Alright, break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Right.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, She ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Whoa, it's weird because we barely heard her voice at all. Now you finally heard the voiceover. She has that weird accent.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Okay. How do I load my truth bullets? I don't know. I'm holding L1. It's not working. They said it was L1, but L1 is just taking that away. Weird.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
No shit.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, it's a kitchen knife.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Okay.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Okay.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Why didn't you mention that before?
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, yeah, we know it's him, so that's why he's trying to get it on me.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
That's right.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Now I'm curious. You can save at any time. Oh, wow. Because I was just curious, if I'm in the middle of something I want to save, can I just save? It looks like you can. That's cool. All right.